I'm Jeff, and holy crap, it's Martini time. We're going to do some proper martini technique up on the roof today, but we're going to do it with a really lovely, subtle variation on the classic gin martini known as a Poet's Dream, which has a slightly floral quality and the tiniest hint of sweetness from the addition of Benedictine. The original recipe for the Poet's Dream appeared in the Café Royal cocktail book published in 1937 in England, and the version we're making was developed and popularized at Lantern's Keep, one of my favorite bars in Manhattan. It's temporarily closed, but I desperately hope it'll reopen, at which point we should all go. All of us. The whole internet. Technique-wise, the martini and the Poet's Dream are made the exact same way. So if you're feeling like a traditional gin martini, all you need is 1 ounce of dry vermouth and 2 ounces of gin and do everything else the same and you'll get there. But for the Poet's Dream, we'll start with a few dashes of orange bitters into a chilled stirring glass. And we'll add just a 1/4 ounce of Benedictine, which is also great to keep around for Monte Carlos, Vieux Carrés, and lots of other classic cocktails. Benedictine is a French herbal liqueur, which might have been invented by Benedictine monks. The story's definitely been through lots of embellishments. But this version of it is itself a 150-year-old recipe containing 27 cool, weird things like hyssop, angelica, and myrrh. And apparently only 3 people are ever given the whole recipe at any one time, so that's neat. The things I taste most from it are lemon peel, thyme, honey, and pine. The bitters help bring out the other floral and herbal notes. Then we add 3/4 ounce of dry vermouth, and 2 ounces of gin, usually a London dry gin, and that's it. The bitters and that 1/4 ounce of Benedictine go a long way in adding complexity and flavor to your martini, and in general, if you want to experiment with martini variations, this is a good ratio to start with. Just subtract a 1/4 ounce of your usual 1 ounce of vermouth, and replace that 1/4 with a strong flavor like the Benedictine. It's just enough so that it creates a new flavor while not overpowering the gin and still feeling like a martini. Okay, ice time! More than with maybe any other drink, ice quality is important when you're dealing with something as minimalist as a martini or a martini variation. As always, I'm going to be using dense, clear ice for stirring, which I'll be teaching you how to make soon, though it's also easier to find than you might think if you live in a major city. If you can't use clear ice, I recommend using a few large cubes that you can make from those popular silicone molds, or buying a bag of fresh ice from the store. Ice maker ice often holds on to too many funky aromas from the fridge and dissolves too fast, so I'd avoid using it when possible for stirring. Into the chilled stirring glass, I'm just going to crack some irregular-sized hunks of stirring ice from these clear ice pieces with the back of my bar spoon. If you've got large silicone mold ice, you can crack those in half with the back of a metal spoon, or if you're using a bag of store ice, just break up a few hunks and add them in, lowering them down with a spoon so you don't splash. You want to fill the glass up to the top. Then we'll drive the bar spoon straight down to the bottom and stir vigorously to chill the drink down and incorporate the ingredients. You'll get the amount of melting you want pretty fast with store-bought ice, but clear ice and silicone mold ice are denser, which is good because you can stir it for longer, letting your martini get extra cold without watering it down. With this kind of ice, martinis can get so cold that they start to feel almost a little thick on the tongue, the way that good olive oil feels. It's incredible, and once you have it, you'll never want it any other way. As you stir, the ice will incorporate down into the glass and the liquid level will rise. When the wash line reaches the top of the ice, that's usually a sign that you're done stirring. Again, that'll happen way faster with flimsier ice, so don't overstir. Alright, great! Now all we need is a lemon twist to bring out that Benedictine a bit more. And we are ready to pour into our chilled coupe. Just get all the lemon oil out of that peel. And I'm just gonna curl up the lemon peel so it sticks up nicely out of the glass. And we're done. Let's go drink. I don't want to go too far here, but I'll say this cocktail is so elegant that it actually does deserve to be called the Poet's Dream, and warrants dressing up like an idiot even if you're just having one on your roof. It's citrusy, floral, and herbal, and the tiny hint of sweetness from the Benedictine really just smells sweet more than it even really hits your tongue. It's still very much a martini, just with the slightest twist. You should make one and drink one. Okay, bye.